Now, hello students, standard 6. We are with the chapter number 6 in chemistry, changes around us. In last session we learned about some changes like reversible and non-irreversible changes. Now, here we are looking at some other changes. When we saw that when you go to the blacksmith and when they make some tools like the shovel or the spade or a axe, so you saw that they make a blade from the iron and then they have wooden handle. Now, how they make that handle so that it exactly fit in that hole of that given tools. If you observe them properly, then what they do, when they make the handle and the hole of that tool in which that handle get fit, what will they make? They will make little smaller than the diameter of the wooden handle. And first, when they want to fix that handle, they put that tools in the burning coal so that that tool will become red hot. And in a science there is a phenomena said it is expansion or contraction. They are using these two phenomena together. When the iron gets heated, it expands. Means the diameter of that hole is little getting bigger, which is known as expansion. So now when they make it hotter, it little expand, and therefore at that time they will put that wooden handle in it. So it perfectly fits on it. And then suddenly they will put cold water on that hot iron so that it contracts again. And then it will perfectly fit on that tools. So here they are using the two phenomena which changes the shape. It expands means it changes the shape. It contracts means again shrink. So these metals, all the metals are like that. That when they are heated, they are expanding. And when they are cooled down, they are getting contraction. And I hope some of the students are familiar with the bullock cart, because nowadays the bullock carts are very scarce. But in some villages you still get that. Now if you see that the wheel of that wooden cart has a rim on it. The wheel is made of wood, but on that wooden wheel, around it, its circumference, there will be a metal plate which is known as rim. Now when they make that rim, how will they put on that wheel? Because if they will make the same diameter, then every time it will go off. When the wheel is moving, it will come down and the wheel will be damaged. So when they make that rim, they will keep the diameter little smaller than the diameter of wheel. When they make like that, this is the wooden wheel, and that is the rim that they will fit on that wheel. So when they make that rim, the diameter of that will be little smaller than the wooden wheel. Then what will they do? They will make the round of the cow dung cakes or the coal or whatever that, and then they will burn it, and in that they will put that metal rim. And as I told you, that when the iron metal is heated, it expands. So it changes the shape, it will be little bigger. And then same time when it is hot, they will fix it on the wheel. And then what will happen? Suddenly they will pour cold water. So it will again contract and it will exactly fit on that wheel. So that when it exactly fit on it, it cannot go off while the wooden wheel is moving. So here the contraction and expansion are the phenomena which changes the shape, and that is make possible to fix the rim along the wooden cart wheel, and also to fix the handles of these tools such that they don't go off. So here expansion and contraction also change the shape. So that is the thing that we here learn about it. So if you have below carts in your villages, or some blacksmith are working with that rimming things, then you can go there and watch how they fix that rim. They will make it hot. It will be red hot, and so it will little expand, and then it will exactly fit on that wheel. So if possible, you get chance, you can go and watch. So such a change are due to those two phenomena, which are the contraction and the expansion of the, generally this metallic thing are doing of that. Now the other things are freezing and melting, that are also keeping the changing. Melting and freezing. Freezing means what? When we take the water, and put it in your freezer, in the freezing compartment in your refrigerator, then after a few hours you will see that the water will convert into ice. It means that from liquid it turns into solid at a low temperature. So that process is known as freezing. That also can bring the change. It is the change in the state, means from liquid to solid. So freezing, the phenomena of a liquid turning into solid form at low temperature. So we know that when water is kept in the freezer, then slowly the temperature goes down and down and down, and then it freezes. So that is process of freezing. Now same ice, if you take out from the fridge and keep it in the open place or in the sun, doesn't matter if you don't keep it in the sun also, but just you put it open in the room, then what happens? It starts melting. What is melting means? Turning into liquid from solid. So when ice melts, it turns into water. So that is the melting, in which solid substance melt and turn into liquid. When you burn the candle also, you will see that candle, some of the wax is melting, turning into liquid. So generally that process takes place at a little high temperature. In the freezing, low temperature. In the melting, it is little high temperature. So when we give heat to the solid substance, then some of them turns from solid into liquid, and that phenomena is known as melting. So freezing and melting are the two processes which can change the states, means from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, or gas to liquid, and liquid to solid also. So that are the different phenomena which changes can take place around us. So now another processes like are the physical changes and chemical changes. Physical changes means the physical properties of the substance are changed. Physical properties, what are the physical properties actually? The shape, size, color. These are the, or the state means solid, liquid, that are the physical properties. So when a change takes place in which only the physical properties are changed, chemical properties still same, and no new substance is formed, then that type of change is known as physical changing. For example, if you take a paper, fold it and make the toy aeroplane, what type of change is it? Paper is still paper. If you cut the paper also, it is still, it's a paper. So that is a physical change. Turning of solid to liquid, liquid to gas are also physical changes because no new substance is formed. Only it changed its physical properties. So many other examples you can give, like from the cloth, a tailor stitches the different type of dresses. Physical change, because cloth is still cloth. From the wood, we make different type of furnitures, right? So here it is also a physical change. But in some change, the new substance are made. Then it is known as chemical change, because the chemical properties of that substance are changed. For example, when you burn a candle, candle is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and you will see that some evaporates, means it burning and the new substance are made. When you burn the magnesium ribbon, then what happens? It turns into ashes. It means that new substance is formed. So when new substance are formed, then that change is known as chemical change. When you burn the incense stick, you know what is incense stick? Agarbatti, Bhagwan Same apne sadgavi. So that incense stick, when we burn, it gives you fragrances, and it also turn into ashes. So that is also a chemical change. Why it is chemical change? Because new substance is formed. The burning of paper, when you burn the paper, then after that paper is not paper, it is changed into that black substances. It means that that is also a chemical change. When the fruits are getting ripe, you know that mango, when it is raw mango, it is green, and taste is also different, short. But when it is getting ripened, then color also changes and its properties also change. It tastes sweet. It means that there is a chemical change. So in chemical change, the new substance are formed. Now the other things are the dissolving and making solution. Dissolve means what? When two substances are mixed to make a solution. It can be solid, liquid, gas, anything. For example, if you take water and put sugar in it and stir it, then what will happen? The sugar will dissolve in it and make a solution. So a mixture of two or more solutes in liquid, then that is known as solution, and that process is known as the dissolving. So when salt or sugar in the solvent is water, then that are known as the solution. Now the changes around us some are slow changes, some are fast changes. Slow changes means those changes which takes long time to complete. For example, our growth. It is not all of a sudden you are getting bigger. When you are born very small, if you see every day, you can't change it. You can't see the change in it. But if you see that child after a few weeks or after a few months, then you observe that growth. It means that is also a very, very slow change. Changing the weather. Sometimes it is fastly, but from winter to summer, summer to again rainy season or winter. That is also the slow changes, growth of the plant. Not all of a sudden you sow the seeds and the next day it is a big plant. No, it also grows slowly, slowly. So when it takes time, means much time, then it is known as the slow change. But some change are very fast. For example, the boiling of water, sudden change. Burning of paper, fast change. But from turning milk to curd, slow change. It takes a long time. So around us those changes, some of changes are very, very faster changes. Some changes are slow, means it takes long time to complete. And fast changes that take short time to complete. So that are also, and we already known about the reversible and non-reversible change. Non-reversible and reversible means we can get the original size back. For example, we learn in the beginning about that blowing the balloon. When we blow the balloon, it getting inflated, but when we allow the air to escape, it turns back original size. From the roti, when we are rolling roti but it is not the same shape, you make the ball again. Reversible change. Folding the paper and make the toy aeroplane. Reversible, because we can unfold it to get the back. So around the changes, you can see that different type of changes takes place. So here we are going to finish today's session and the chapter also. Will be followed by the PDF. And any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.